What's up, my artists? It's your boy Vonky the artist, reporting live from Top Tier Hair Club. So I didn't do a video briefing in the beginning of the video because I just wanted to jump straight into it. We're doing a temp fade with the nappy fro. All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm just combing the hair out just to show y'all where we're gonna start. All right, now we're gonna take our number 2 ball premium guard, and I had the level all the way open, and I just combed the hair down just to debulk a little bit. Now we're gonna go against the grain because I still want to keep the hair dark, but I still want to shade it just a little lighter than what we have. All right, now we're gonna take our 1.5 guard, and we're gonna, that's my friend right there, had to say what's up to her real quick. Now we're gonna go ahead and comb down. We're combing down just so we can start our guideline. Yes, I do have a gold FX blade by Bad Bliss on those Andes. Now we're going to take our sabers by Gamma Plus, and we're going to go ahead and outline the back of that beard. Now we're going to take that Top Tier Hair Club Tap and Go Spritz. We're going to spray it on the neck area. I did spray it on the hairline as well. We're going to let that air dry. Now while we're letting the air dry, we're going to go ahead and hit this back taper, okay? And we're starting off with that 1.5 guard. We're just debulking, lighten it up a little bit. I want them all make sense. I want to make sure it's even. All right, now we're going to go ahead and start our first bald line. On the neck taper, I usually start my bald lines with the clippers. My clippers are 0 gap because a lot of clients, they tend to I don't want to say complain, but they tend to have irritation on the back of the neck, which is normal. Now I'm screen scrubbing and I'm just going through that bottom blend because I mean you can't really see it too much. I try to zoom in as much as possible, but I want that camera quality as good as possible. Now we're going to take our number 1 guard by Andes. This is a single magnetic guard. I love these. They make the face come out really nice, man. They really do. My blends come out really smooth. I can't really complain about these guards. I've been using them for quite some time. I do use the dual magnetic guards as well. They do have thinner teeth on them. These have thicker teeth. Now I'm trying to figure out the difference still. That's the 0 single magnetic guard by Andes. Now we started off closed and then we're gonna open and we're just gonna work our way down. All right, now that's one side of I did line up the other side just to show y'all how the results will look. Now I'm going to show y'all how I lined up my neck tapers. I take my time. I'm using the corners of my blades when I'm going around the ears, and once I start going down the neck, then I just use the full blade. But I'm still not tapping too hard because this is still a sensitive area. I'm just following up, making sure I got all those hairs. Now let's go ahead and tackle this hairline. I do have a gold blade on these ball detailers. It's a TY blade at that. They are sharpened and modified. Thank you to Clipper Grinder, my dude. Now you see those C cups, they came in nicely. Now when I'm tackling my C cups, I'm only using the corner of my blade, and you see I'm combing down with my rhino comb. Bam, yes sir. Nice and neat, nice and neat. All right, now we're going to take our Elegance gel and we're going to go ahead and moisturize that skin with the shave gel. We just don't want to make sure we're nicking our client with the razor. That's why I do love the shave gel. Some people say it's thick. If you massage it in the skin pretty well and let it sit for about, you know, a minute or two, it glides pretty smooth for you on your blades. Now you see I'm making that shape of the beard. I'm forming the beard up. My client, he wants to keep the beard as wide as possible but still curve from the mustache up to the side of his face. So when I'm making the shapes of my beard, you see I'm just using the corner of the razor. I'm not using the whole blade at certain areas. And you want to make sure you're wiping as you go because you don't want to get lost on that initial line because all that is excess hair. And you see, always make sure you have your stopping point. And when you're on that mustache, take your time. That is the easiest place to nick somebody. And make sure they're stretching their lip all the way down. Because a lot of times, people don't help out the barbers by stretching their lip down. But I just tap them on the lip a couple times. My clients, they're pretty trained at this point. because I get all the hair and I make sure everything is in tip-top fashion before you leaving out. I don't just line your beard up and say, hey, oh, you don't want to stretch your mustache down, I'm not going to do it. No, I make sure you stretch your lip down. Now let's go ahead and start this fading process. Now I always start with my lever open, just as you can see, and I'm going to close my lever each time I'm going up. I'm going up probably like a half an inch each time. If you want it's just to give you some simple metrics. You can even say half a centimeter or half a millimeter, it doesn't matter. It depends on how long your fade is stretched. Now we have the zero guard. Now we're starting with our zero guard all the way closed, but I'm making sure my wrist memory is very, very tight. It's very uniform because I don't want to go up too high when I'm going up on my fade. Now I just open my lever all the way open. Now you see I'm just combing out. I'm scooping out, should I say. Now what we must do on the top, we're going to do at the bottom. So whatever I'm doing on the taper fade, I'm also doing on the beard fade as well. I'm sorry y'all, the camera angle, I couldn't get it to where y'all could see it perfectly. I'm using my chest piece on this video, so please bear with me. Yes sir, that fade is coming alive. I mean, from the looks of it, you could say you didn't need the number one guard, but that's the camera eye. But when you're having the actual eye test, you're going to see that in your blend, you will need both guards, your zero and your number one, and your 1.5. Can't leave that one out. So 3 guards. Now we're going to go ahead and rake down wherever we tapered. Now I'm using my lever all the way open because these blades are very, very sharp. So I don't like on my Andes Masters, I could put it on the second notch, just as you can see on my other videos. But in this video, when I'm using my Cocoa Hair Pros, I make sure I leave my lever all the way open, because they do the same type of cutting that it would on the second notch. Now what we do on one side, we must do on the other. So I'm showing you how to form that beard line. I'm not going to show you the whole fading process because I just showed you on the other side, but I mean the main focus is to show you how to construct your beard lines, you know, because I think that's the one thing that people can struggle at, especially when they're trying to get their razor game up. The more and more you watch somebody use their razor, the more and more you become more confident, and the more you understand, like, okay, this is what I can do. This is because that's what this person did with this razor. That's how I got confident with my razor. I kept watching how people would glide their blade against the skin, how to moisturize the skin, all that. I'm just breaking down that taper fade on this right side, notching out any dark spots. It's looking good. It's looking good, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now make sure you're tilting your client's head down. Like I said, I'm sorry for the chest piece. I didn't feel like wearing the neck piece today. I just want to make sure I didn't really make sure I got the correct angle that I wanted, because I like to do the overhead angle on the hairlines. But lesson learned, people. Let's tackle that vertical bar. All right, now this is one of my comb tricks, just to make sure the C cups are lined up perfectly and even. All right, now we got to bless him with that top tier hair club service real quick. We're going to make sure we give him a nice scrubbing pad with some Cetaphil on it. We're going to wash his face out. I did hit him with a hot towel as well, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to take that wrap away pomade, and this is also my coil up gel. We're going to spin it in a circular motion, massage it in the hair, just so I can coil up a lot easier. Now we're going to take our tennis racket, quote unquote, how y'all like to call it, and we're going to twist it up. Now this is the pencil line. Now I'm using this Kiss Tensionation Black. Okay, this is what I use for my enhancements. They look a lot more natural. Don't get me wrong, I do use the hair fibers as well. It just depends on the client, and it depends on how much hair they have as well. You see I'm lightly tapping, and this is the result that we get. I just want to raise out that pencil line. Camera quality is up. Shout out to my 90D Canon. Now you see how that beard lines came about, ladies and gentlemen. That thing is nice. It's poking. It's standing out. Even though he has a few light spots, that's okay. The beard growth is in process. I always tell people when they ask to start their beard journey, I say, hey man, just take your time. Pace yourself. It's gonna be okay. Look at my beard. My beard is not all the way in there, but it's getting there. Just have faith. Just have faith, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Make sure you're using your derma rollers, and make sure you're moisturizing your beards consistently. All right, that pencil line is almost razored out. Just hitting a few little spots. You see how I'm adjusting my fingers in order for the blade to get in those areas, just for his beard to curve. Now after we razor everything out, I just follow up with one more hairline just to make sure everything is detailed, everything is perfect, because I want these haircuts and hairlines to last at least 5 days, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the haircut. That is a nice taper fade. That is a nice beard lineup. The fro is coiled up perfectly. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all learned something. Thank you for watching. We have more videos on the way. We're about to get into the recap, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let y'all know Von Keith is out. What's up, my artists? It's your boy Von Keith checking in. We're just doing a recap on the video, and I hope y'all like it. Don't forget, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, make sure you like. We are dropping videos every week. We're dropping YouTube shorts every single day. Okay, this is a movement. We're not stopping. Top Tier Hair Club is the brand, and it's here to stay. Okay, and I showed you step by step how I do my taper fades. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate. Put in the comment section. I'm also going to be dropping a course. I'm trying to build a community. I'm trying to create better barbers. My way isn't the perfect way, but I have created the formula and I have mastered it, and I want to give you that formula, and I want you to master cutting hair as well, okay? Because we are all artists, and I'm not going to put any artists in a box. I'm just going to help you think outside that box, and I'm going to help you become a better barber and a better artist, because there's art in everything, okay? But I appreciate y'all for watching. Von Keith out. See y'all in the next video. Peace.
Stay in hustle mode. Got some brand new pose. Hit them with a pose. Check what I just drove. My car don't touch the road.